Gemini, how you doing? Welcome to your monthly reading here on the Astroflower. It's for April 2024. Yes, welcome. Hope you have a lovely reading. Just sort of saying, on the collective reading, there appears to be a massive spiritual awakening. Now, it is on the collective, and the message that sort of came through was, you'll find it on our channel, by the way, if you want to see it. It will be linked around my head at the end of this reading. But the spiritual awakening is not through a religion, it's not through a business, it's not through politics, it's not following some sort of person, it's not about fashion, it's about awakening within oneself in accordance with the collective that is around us. And it's a real game changer. It's a real game changer. So yeah, go and have a look at that, because it is affecting everybody's readings. On the financial side, it's all about, there seems to be a bubble of activity on the financial side. There's a very particular way in which engaging with it, which I think is really important. Okay, sorry, my cars are all getting muddled up, kerfuffled. Okay, the sun's kicked in as well, which you can see on Cymatic TV, our channel all about energy, chakras, auras, and that sort of thing, spirits, guides. Yeah, the sun has kicked back in. That means the prana energy is picked up. That means things are going to be going slightly quicker. It's a little bit sporadic at the moment, but it's certainly building up to a real head of steam here. Okay, so that's going to be affecting everything that is around us at the same time. So it's good to give a good heads up on that. Let's just go into your reading, shall we? This is the overall energies, karmic mission on your relationship side. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Karmic mission on your financial side, week 1, 2, 3, 4. Influence on the universe, influence on past self, future self, and general sort of outcome. Okay, Gemini, I hope you have a lovely reading. So let's just see what's going on for you. The world. This has been coming out for everybody. The world, the Four of Cups has been coming out for everybody. A lot of Knights have been coming out for everybody. The overall energy here is saying to you, everything is at your disposition, but you cannot go back. You've got to go forward, Gemini. And the overall energy here is not going to allow you to go back, but it's going to allow you to open up to connecting multitudes of aspects of life. So life becomes a lot better for you financially or within your relationships. It's a whole new paradigm for you to go through. Stepping through a whole new door. Let's just see what's going on with your karmic mission on your relationship side. The Knights. We're getting the Knights again. Knights of Wands, being very passionate about life. There is these 3 pyramids in the background, so that gives the whole idea of sort of metaphysical or sort of like spiritual mechanics to life. And understanding that sets you free to explore life and go on a mission, following your passions. But it's also getting into rhythm of life, and that's what the 3 pyramids are about. Being very precise in the way in which you you secure your passions in life, connecting with other people, rhythmical. It's very rhythmical, but certainly is all about sort of socializing and connecting with with the people that are around you. Is this whole new world, this new mission that you've got to go on. First week, love, love, love. Dun, 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 dun. Connecting with someone in a really beautiful way. I think this is more connecting with someone than you connecting with yourself. Although I think there could be an aspect of you connecting to that spiritual awakening in the collective that is around you. It's just getting into step. It's getting into rhythm of life. And look at that, just on straight off the bat. Look what you've got going on. Absolutely amazing. Once you start going down on that mission, that's when you're going to really start connecting with people in a very sincere way, connecting with yourself. I think it's going to build a lot of confidence in you, the confidence in life, confidence in your emotions, confidence in the relationships that are around you. Certainly jumping all over the place, the cards, absolutely amazing. there is a decision in this. There is a decision in this because it's a 2 of cups. The moment I picked this card up, I get this sensation of kind of going saying, it's like you're sort of saying, oh, if I get with this person, they may, you know, my friends may not like them, you know, and it's kind of saying, yeah, but if you don't get with them, then you're not going to be in love. And I think in the second week here, you kind of sort of say, well, I've got to put myself first. And I think that's what you're realizing in the second week. It's a real revelation for you. And that is part and parcel of that spiritual awakening that's happening on the collective. It's happening in you in the sense that you are putting yourself forth. The Wheel of Fortune. That's the other card that comes out in everybody. Absolutely everybody. This is so good. This is so good, Gemini. Once you start putting yourself forward and yourself first, all of a sudden, in the third week, what you're realizing, and this is what you're going on that whole mission about, and to connect with yourself and other people, you're actually getting the Wheel of Fortune. Normally, you can either stand in the middle of it and you can pick the moment as the Wheel of Fortune comes down to go off after. But here, I think, is more of a case that you have a grip on the wheel and you are learning how to turn the Wheel of Fortune in your favor in the third week. And this is all about that. Connecting multitudes of aspects of life, all the different elements which you get on the World card, you get with the 4, is it phoenixes or sort of sphinxes on that card there, on that Wheel of Fortune. Your understanding of how to take control of the situation in order to create your happiness in life. 4 of Cups, that's the other one. Blimey, go back and look at all the other readings. Everyone's getting the 4 of Cups as well. Once you get this, this is what you're doing. Okay, so you've got this, or this is what you can be doing. You've got this Wheel of Fortune where you are starting to drive that Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Yeah. And that means in the 4th week, you can start distilling all of your essences into 1 cup, taking only the good stuff with you. And that's what the spiritual awakening is all about in the collective. You are starting to really get the sweet nectar in 1 cup. And that's what that 2 of Cups is all about. You are providing 1 cup, and either your higher self is providing the other, or another person is providing the other. But whatever it is, you're putting yourself first, you're creating your fortune moment because you're distilling all your good stuff into 1 cup. And it bodes incredibly well for your relationship, for you as well, for your well-being as well. Because when you're in a good place, man, everybody's in a good place. That's why it's good to look after yourself. That's why you got to put yourself forward. Got to put yourself first, because then you can provide for everybody that is around you. Whole new world, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles on your karmic path there. This is this golden opportunity. I've been speaking about it for months with you, Gemini, and I must be getting boring listening to it. I do apologize, but it's so true. There is an opportunity, a direction that you need to take that is right for you. And yes, it does take a little bit of a leap of faith. It may be a case of stepping out of your comfort zone. Whatever it is, it brings in such rewards. And it doesn't necessarily mean financial rewards here, because you've got the well card of the overall energies. It's like you could work in a job that pays an absolute fortune that you hate. And it's going to eat at you. And eventually you'll end up as a person that is very rich, but not very happy. And what this golden opportunity is, yeah, I get my money to live my life, and I enjoy what I do. And the company that I work with, actually, I've got a lot of respect for. And it's just so fulfilling, this opportunity. Yeah, first week here, this opportunity is taking you to much calmer shores. So there's no longer the decisions, the choppy waters. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? In the first week, it's becoming very clear to you on your financial side of where you should be going. Yeah. Because of that wheel of fortune, or that new world you're going into, new dimension with that opportunity that is within you, takes you to absolutely beautiful, calmer shores in your life. Absolutely, it's really good month for you, Gemini, by the looks of it. Really, really good month for you. In the second week, you get the Nine of Pentacles. Now you're feeling a bit more secure about where you should be going. I think it's very clear for you. It's making you feel good. There's less of this choppy indecisiveness. All of a sudden now you're starting to realize that because with this decision you're making and stepping into this new world and taking this opportunity, you're realizing that actually there's a lot of fruit in the garden. Not all of it is ripe now. There's a lot of possibilities for the future, but there's also things that I can take now and I can share with the people that are around me the fruits of my labor. And there's a lot of communication, there's a lot of enjoyment, there's a lot of speaking with people, networking involved in all of this. And you only have to tell the universe what you need, and it seems like it's going to provide for you. And then you get the Nine of Swords at the top. Now, we've seen this on a lot of signs readings. There is this testing moment. It's like testing your mettle. It's like whether you can stay calm and collective in a situation. And with these new opportunities that are arriving, it's like you may well think to yourself in the third week, kind of going, oh, we're back to all this indecisiveness. Should I take this? Should I take that? No, only take the fruit that is ripe. Therefore, you can dispel any sort of stress, strains, and repetitive worries in your life. You can just let go of them and they can just disappear in your life. But it's going to test you a bit in the third week. And most signs have been tested in the third week in one form or another. And I don't think this is repetitive nightmare for you. I think this is more sort of saying, okay, let's put Gemini to the test and see how much they want it. And then you get the Page of Swords out the top of it. You're going to learn a lot out of that lesson, I'll tell you. All of a sudden, it's going to liberate you, and it's going to kind of sort of saying, actually, I'm only going to stick with the ideas that come out of this offering and in this new world or this new dimension I'm living, that I can use all of the elements that are around me to then cut through the mist. And this is what you're learning about, cutting through the mist towards your goals so you can see clearly your path in front of you without getting caught up in the past. And that's what you're learning that's what the page does. It learns a lot about life. It learns a lot about, mental engagement of the manifestation of life. And that's what you're learning. And that's going to pay you no ends of dividends as you go forward in your life. Let's do a bit of clarification with the Light Seers card. New world, getting together, get Two of Cups again. It's obviously a major thing going on your relationship side. Much more so, I think, than on the financial side, making a lot of security for you in this new world, giving you all the elements that you need to be happy and to be in alignment with yourself. And I think the overall energies that are around you, and that's the subtle energies that are in your immediate surroundings, not the influence from the universe, although it does come in from that. The overall energies around you are sort of like pointing you in that direction. And if you're very attentive to it, it will become very obvious about where you're going. Look at that. Look at that. You can't get better than that in the way of love. Gemini, a whole new passion. This is giving light or igniting that mission, that passionate mission that you're going on, out with the old and in with the new. And this is on your karmic path. It's for you to choose or not to choose. And that's where that comes in the second week. I think If anything, that's your testing card on your relationship side on the second week. But it's incredibly passionate, this direction that you're taking. Knight of Wands again with that. Yeah, there's a definite love coming in for you, Gemini. A definite love. And love can be so securing and it can be so lifting at the same time. And love is sharing absolutely a great moment with someone. And if you find that person that you can share continually with, that's when you've hit the jackpot. That's when you know, you can take the Wheel of Fortune to work in your favor. With the Six of Pentacles, you get the Eight of Cups. Walking away. This is what I'm saying here is you're walking away from not putting yourself first. And you're walking towards the sun. That's what they're walking towards. And you're igniting this. You're creating this. You're taking control over your destiny. You're putting your hands on the Wheel of Fortune so you can spin it in your favor. Allow your curiosity be your key here within your relationships. See how far this mission can go. Could it go all the way to marriage? You're making that decision. Excuse me. Two of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune here. The Two of Swords is also being a leader because you're making difficult decisions to be the person that you wish to see. Yeah. And it's a bit of a no-brainer, but I think this is where you've made that choice. It may have been difficult, but it's going to breed a lot of happiness within your life. There is no doubt about it. And I think the decision is putting yourself first more than anything else. And then with the Four of Cups, you get the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Distilling it all into one cup is what that card is all about. That's what we were talking about here. And you've got that with the Two of Cups that we've now seen twice on here. And you get the Four of Pentacles. Is it holding on too tightly? If you're not going to make that decision, it doesn't bear thinking about. It really doesn't bear thinking about, Gemini. It really doesn't. It's night and day. I think here is as well, here is what, to distill everything into that one cup here, you've got to be honest about how you put your energy, time, effort, money, emotions, love into a situation. And you've got to favor some situations over the other. That's what that Six of Pentacles is all about. Putting yourself forward and putting yourself first. Do not give it away whimsically. I didn't think I'd get that word out. Don't give it away cheaply. Don't sell yourself cheap here, Gemini. Not at all. Ask for the highest price. Start manifesting your future. It breeds incredibly well. It bodes incredibly well for you. And breeds. Might be some of you having children. Right, financial side. I think this new offering here is actually going to bring out the best in you. But it's not going to be without an internal struggle, because this is on your karmic path. This is inside you rather than outside you. So it's not conflict with anybody else. It's not competition with anybody else. It's about your internal struggle here. Sometimes you're just incredibly nice. You're too nice sometimes, Gemini. You really are. It's at your own detriment sometimes being too nice. You know, my granddad was a Gemini, absolutely salt of the earth guy, really lovely, lovely man, a really beautiful man. And I know some beautiful Geminis out there. There's not many Geminis. In fact, I don't know of a nasty Gemini, but they all seem to be beautiful people. And I think you're beautiful as well. So, be the best example of yourself rather than beat yourself down, I think, is on your karmic path. I think that's what you're learning here. Look at that. With the King of Cups, you get the King of Swords. It's all about your wisdom, all about your inner judgment, all about your vision, all about your trials and tribulations, which brought you to the point of calm, serene sort of positioning emotionally in regards to your financial outcome, in regards to your job or your business. You're owning it in a very um, honest way, and it's really beautiful. It's not owning it like the King of Wands. It's owning it in a very secure way, but secure within you. All of those fruit, it's giving you a beeline to the fruit. This Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, sorry. As I said, there's a lot of communication with this. This is what this is all about. Do not be scared to communicate your ideas. Do not be scared to give communication in, so it gives a focal point for your job or your business or your projects or whatever it is that around you. It's going to provide perpetual gains for you as you go forward. And this is what's going to dispel that Nine of Swords situation that is around you. It's bringing healing to you. I think this is self-recognition and knowing how good you are here, Gemini. It is healing from inner turbulences, which is what has been coming on the cards here. It's healing from that. And from that healing position, that's when the Page of Swords really does come into its own, and you can really start exploring the ideas and the possibilities for you in life. With the Queen of Pentacles, it brings in so much security. The beautiful thing about the Queen of Pentacles is that she's sat at the tree of knowledge, and she knows the seasons when the tree of knowledge bears fruit. So she doesn't have to go anywhere. She knows exactly what she's doing. But you are learning to play with your ideas in order to be there at the right time. So when the fruit is ripe, through your communication and through the interaction with other people and the focal point of where you're going, is then you know what time that tree of knowledge is going to bring you that fruit, those rewards. And it's that idea, it's the spelling of those ideas there, which gives you that healing, which allows you to actually create that within you or within your life. There you go, Gemini. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you appreciate these readings. I hope they help you out and bring you good ideas for life. Yeah, don't forget about everything that we do on Somatic TV as well, our sister channel, the channel all about energy. I will see you either there or here, even for the collective reading as well. Wherever I see you, it'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, all that's left for me to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.